Once upon a time in a sunny little town named Greenvale, there lived a jovial man named John. John was known for his contagious laughter and an endless supply of cheer. Every morning, he would wake up with the sun, brew a pot of strong coffee, and put on his favorite bright yellow uniform. As a garbage collector, John had a unique perspective on life. He saw beauty in the everyday and found joy in the little things. John drove a big, bright green garbage truck that hummed cheerfully as it rolled through the streets. He loved his job, and his enthusiasm was truly infectious. On his route, neighbors would wave and greet him with smiles, and he would respond with big waves and hearty laughter. "Good morning, Mrs. Thompson. Looking lovely as always," he would shout as he tipped her garbage bin, and she would chuckle in return. His truck, affectionately named Green Machine, was his pride and joy. The engine roared like a playful lion, and John decorated the dashboard with funny trinkets and photos of his family. He would sing along to the radio, tapping his hands on the steering wheel, turning each mundane stop into a mini celebration. Even when he encountered litter or an overflowing bin, he'd find a way to make it fun. "Every piece of trash tells a story," he would say as he picked up littered toys, broken chairs, and everything in between. "And today, we're giving them a second chance." As he collected the refuse of the town, he also collected stories. Like the time he found a teddy bear among the rubbish, which he later discovered was lost by a little girl named Lucy. After a quick trip to the community center, he returned the bear to its owner, bringing tears of joy to her eyes. But beyond his cheerful outlook, John's heart was filled with dreams. He often thought about how he could make a bigger impact in the world, but for now, he was happy bringing laughter and cleanliness to Greenvale. No matter how dirty the job could be, John's positivity sparkled through, like sunlight breaking through stormy clouds. One sunny afternoon, while making his usual rounds, John noticed something peculiar. As he was emptying a trash bin behind an art gallery, a glimpse of color caught his eye. Curiosity piqued, he hopped out of the Green Machine and dug through the rubbish. To his surprise, he uncovered what appeared to be several paintings, some of which were surprisingly beautiful. "What are these doing here?" John wondered aloud, holding up a vivid abstract piece with splashes of color. Someone must have thrown them out. Checking for any signs of damage, he was thrilled to find that many of the pieces looked pristine. They were indeed valuable works, not just random splotches of paint. His heart raced at the thought. What if they're worth something? He thought, excitement bubbling within him. After finishing collecting the trash, John carefully loaded the paintings into the back of the garbage truck. They took up a little more space than he had anticipated, but he didn't mind. He had a plan. Back home, surrounded by the smell of fresh coffee and the warmth of the sunlight streaming through his kitchen, John laid out the artwork on his dining table. He turned on his laptop and began researching the artists. As he browsed online forums and art websites, each name revealed a story, and the prices astonished him. Some of these pieces were valued at thousands of dollars. "I can't believe this," he exclaimed, eyes wide with disbelief. "These could change my life." John's mind raced with possibilities. He envisioned the day he could transform his modest life. "If I can sell these, maybe I can open my own pawn shop and help others find treasures they never knew they had." He smiled, the dream taking shape before his eyes. From that moment, the cheerful garbage collector became an amateur art dealer. With each new finding, his excitement only grew. His cheerful demeanor became even more pronounced as he abandoned picking up trash to focus on creating his own future. Weeks passed, and the art world buzzed with rumors of a new seller emerging from the humble town of Greenvale. John, after meticulous research and reaching out to galleries, managed to sell the first batch of paintings for a staggering sum of money. The prices exceeded his wildest dreams. In total, he made over $200,000. With the windfall, John's dream began to come to life. He opened his own pawn shop, aptly named John's Hidden Treasures. The store became an instant hit, not just for its art but for the warm atmosphere and cheerful service. John hung bright messages on the walls, such as, "Every treasure has a story," and "Come find your hidden gem." People flocked to his shop, eager to find unique items and have delightful conversations with the cheerful owner. John continued to share his infectious positivity and, every week, hosted community events where he taught kids about art and recycling, spreading his message of sustainability and creativity. Business thrived, and John found himself at the heart of the Greenvale community, not just as a pawn shop owner but as a beacon of hope and happiness. With every painting sold, he invested back into the community, helping families in need and funding art programs in local schools. As years passed, John went from a cheerful garbage collector to a beloved local entrepreneur. He built a legacy founded on joy, creativity, and giving back. Through his journey, John learned that sometimes, it takes a simple discovery among the refuse to find your true calling and change your life completely. And so, the story of John, once a man of simple pleasures, turned into an inspiring tale of success, laughter, and making a difference, reminding everyone that happiness can be found in the most unexpected places.